Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright, 8th Attorney. Last we left off, we talked with Officer Meekins, who desperately killed my voice, and we accidentally came here, which we ended up needing to go to anyway, so yeah, that was a way to end the video, on a happy accident. And now we will, for real, move on to the to the evidence room, which I had to go outside in order to get there. This is so stupid. I had to go outside just to get to here. Oh, wait, what? Wait, I don't know what to do. I actually seriously don't. Look, on the floor, a lasso. Huh. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap here? Oh wait, I know! Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination, Emma. Yikes, these are sure prickly. Must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti, they're a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction? Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance, Emma. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. There's a security guard uniform hanging there. Looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... Oh, what's it called again? A punchy, a paunchy? A pinchy? Oh, I know, a poochie! Oh wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Okay, this is going desperate, that's not what I wanted. This went nowhere so fast. Okay. Move? What? Maybe if I... Mr. Gant, are you sure that I can't present anything to you? That's not what I wanted. Oh, yada yada yada. Okay, I actually might be desperately lost. Can you tell me anything about this? I doubt you can, but whatever. No, stop it. Officer Meekins, no. Okay. How about we go to the underground parking lot and see if Edgeworth is here. Oh god. Help me! Help me! Ew. No, get out. You know, let me spray this area. Why the heck not? Oh god, that's not what I meant. No, I want to use it, for the love of God! Oh my god. There we go, Jesus. Oh! This blood must be from when Lana... No! My sister isn't the murderer! But she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime? And her right hand is bandaged. Hey, just whose side are you on anyway? This has nothing to do with taking sides. So this means that Lana's hand had blood on it. This just keeps getting worse and worse. Blood anywhere else? I mean, why the hell not? Yada yada yada. Okay, I don't think that really helped much. Yeah, it didn't help much, whatever. Move. I'm starting to get just slightly pissed. Well, okay, you know what? I just had a slight idea. This was the scene of a crime, right? Well, in there. What if someone came out very bloody? Hello? Any bloody footprints? Amazingly, no. Anyone touch anything bloody here? I'm guessing this is a no. Oh wait, there's blood here. That was on top of a cactus. Wow, we got a reaction. Huh. There's clearly blood around the spines here. This print's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something and planted their head right into these spines. I think that might be more painful than being murdered. Okay, is there any other blood? Oh my god, no. I can't tell you how confused I am right now. I'll just spray everywhere. I'll spray these poor men. Blue Badger, are you hiding anything? You are not bloodied. This is remarkably silly. Oh my god! I'm pissed. This was not here when I talked to him last time. It seriously wasn't. Oh my god. I'm pissed. I am so pissed. How long did I waste it on this? 8 minutes! Oh my god! Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor after I was messing around for 8 minutes. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help. Well, I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate at all. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50, I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Just goes to show you never know till you ask. And for you here, you can borrow this. Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir. It's an honor. You just run along now and do your best now. Later, folks. Looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go to the evidence room now. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Yeah, now let me get there before I lose more time. I can't believe 8 minutes and then... Well, who would think of going back there, especially if you went there by mistake, and it's like, I had to go back and talk to her. It's like, oh my god. That was a waste of time. Okay, can I go in? No, I can't. Do I actually have to examine the door? I do. Okay. The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. Well, it won't open. The card reader's turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, well, what's made my Bambina sky so grey? Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Oh, yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw? Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, could we ask you some questions? Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then. Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak to you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. I was wondering if we could talk to you. Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed in the wild prairie. A gunslinger loading a 6-shooter, I say a little prayer. What was that all about, Mr. Wright? I think he's just too hungry to talk. You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either. Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. Well, you're hungry, and, believe it or not, Miss Starr gave us something to give you. Lunch! The smell. Reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Starr. What's this? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Alright, Bambina, you win. Ask anything. Finally, seems like he's willing to talk. Yep, willing to talk after having a nice lunch. No, I don't want to move. Officer Marshall, you were in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy, I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know. So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed Zippy. Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take the machines too much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Now I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Just 2? There must at least be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of the tapes? I reckon they might be. You're the security guard, and you reckon? Oh, one more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. So this is the ID card record. Hey! I've seen that somewhere before. Hey! I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number somewhere before. Maybe somewhere I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago? It was already my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of a crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the SO9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? I mean, we've heard her name so many times, but no one told us what really happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of her case? That's right. The evidence transferals. Edward was talking about transferals too. I'm sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? Well, we keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So, what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after the case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. And now I would like to present to you what I think was on that card. List. See this? This is the victim's ID card. The one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card report again. Look, the 4th number is a perfect match. It was used at 514, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the whole world. So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But Wait, what did Officer Meekin say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do then? Well, that's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this here ID card record. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. That would be a good idea. Do you have anything else to say? You don't. So long, mister. I'm going inside. What the hell, I already cut out, like, the whole first few minutes of running around like a headless chicken. I can afford to do this next part. Let's go. The evidence room, while my voice is dying. It's quiet. And the investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Oh! Whoa! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard? Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. So Chief of Police Gaunt will only want $50. Even me. Oh, so that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today. Boss for a day. But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for the day. Oh gee, thanks. But first of all, you'll want to have this. Sure, let me look at it. Scene of the stabbing. Yeah, that's remarkably empty. Anyway. Oh, you know what, since I'm here anyway. That is not it. There it is. Do you mind taking a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa! What is it? That second number. It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth. What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. What? Good to know. That I was not expecting that. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? That is the question of the day. Someone came in here twice. Huh. Oh, good to know. Anyway, back it up. So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for one day. That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm out of it, Lou. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective? Of course! I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? You see, this place is more high-tech than you think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Using their ID card? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can't be lost. Why, I'm a third card since entering the force already. Sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own. Funny, they look like normal lockers. Well, these are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see? The handles? On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, there! You get a shock! So if that was happening, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that didn't know about the fingerprint locks. So that's good to know. Anyway, onto the more pressing matter. I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right? Well, we're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edward just can't get away from that case. That case? Oh, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth, see? Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. Let's see. Let us present the knife. Okay. Detective Goodman's new on that switchblade knife. I bet Edward was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SL9 connection. Well, that was Mr. Edward's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. And that was the first time the world knew Edward was a man to be feared. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? Well, I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. Now that was a bloody violent case, I'll let you know. Violent? So it was a murder. A serial killing. A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. Well, the killer made a mistake and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And this was 2 years ago? Well, that puts Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started a rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence? It was supposed to be all cleaned up with transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh? What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? So that's switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the locker room. Ooh, that's not gumshoe. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Huh. So the victim took the knife out himself. And he... oh. Excusez-moi, monsieur. What's... blood? It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here. Looks like someone tried to wipe it off. But Mr. Wright, what are there other bloodstains left in the room? We should use your testing fluid to check it out. Definitely. If there's a bloody handprint, there's got to be blood around here. Now let's get to spraying. Spray what we already see. Oh, seriously? I didn't expect it to work. I mean, obviously it would, but whatever. I knew it. I knew it! This is someone's right hand print. What? What's the matter, detective? This locker is mine! It's yours? Please, You have to help me. When they come to take me away, promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals, while my voice cracks? This is an important clue. Better jot it down on the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police. What? But you're a detective. My voice is seriously dying. I don't know, I'm just checking everything. Check everywhere for blood, even in the paint. What the hell? That's not the paint. There we go. Well, there should be blood here. I mean, this is a crime scene after all. None on here. Maybe on the floor. Ah, hallelujah. Now that is a significant amount of blood. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien? This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. So there was blood here. I wonder, is this where Detective Goodman was really killed? I mean, there are only two places that he could have been killed. Here, and the parking lot. But the parking lot didn't have any blood. It had a bloody nose stain, that's all it was. Here, though, this is definitely someone dying. So I wonder... Anyway, let's spray around here, you never know. Oh! Why am I getting a reaction here? I mean, there's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant. Oi, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid. Why'd you get your hands on that? Huh? I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 on it's cheap. Where do you get this, Emma? Well, I always buy it by mail order. Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans. Anything else? I think that's honestly it. Just to make sure. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so interesting. There's blood. Get out of my way. There's blood on this door. But more importantly, there's this. Huh. There's something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. I guess must be evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, Pearl, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence, Al. Well, said, I bet that evidence locker was open recently. How do you know? Well, if you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. God checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. So how many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either. If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal. Okay. Anyway, let's do the elephant in the room. All this. First of all, this glove. Huh. Someone left a glove here. But only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, bro. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know. You mean SL9? I mean, it does have a tag on it. A rubber glove from SL9. Interesting. Wow! Someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case. The case? Yes, no nonsense, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 evidence. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before it was broken. You wanna try putting it back together? Ha! Well look, pal, that's no job for amateurs. Well, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Oh my god, we're actually doing this. Seriously. Oh, okay, sure, fine. I did not mean... really? Oh, I see, we're working with the red out. This is gonna take a little while, folks. That is not the right piece. Is it this one? No. No. Ah, there it is. And then we have this one with a long... Is it this one? The one that's right in front of my face? Never mind, I lied. Or is it this one? Oh, it's this one. Duh. Well, this isn't that bad, so eh. Now it's this one. And then it is... where is it? I think it's this. Yep. This is gonna be a long episode, people. Deal with it. No, it's not that one. Oh, found it. And then it is... this one. And then... this one. Yes. And now this one, which is so easy. Come by. We're done! Yay! Wait. Hold on a sec. Huh? Well, I think we did it, but there's some pieces missing. Yeah, I got that far too. Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem's finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. Kinda understand how it got broken. Huh. Oh, hey, pal, look at the time. Was there something you need to be going to? Oh, well, it's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be laying out soon. I'm going to give him my report for the day. It might help, you know. Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe? Anyway, I'm off, pal. Later! I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. That means we're done here. This episode is done. It is long. Even after cutting out, like, about 6 minutes, it's still long. Give or take 6 minutes from the bad beginning. Anyway, I'll see you guys all in the next episode where we're going to talk to Edgeworth. See you guys then. Later, people.